We're going to talk about your mega storyline that's happening this week. Toadie is going to have a huge shock.
Yeah, it's pretty massive. Yeah, the love of his life, dead wife Dee, comes back from, it's been 13 years that Toadie thought that he killed her. So for her to turn up on the doorstep, he's had the picture from Stoney sent to him, so he figures that it's probably just some kind of lookalike kind of random person. And he also decides that he doesn't want to follow it up because, she died 13 years ago, and it's, he's got his beautiful wife Sonia, and who's got a family with, and so he just kind of goes, no, I'm not going to follow that up. I'm going to put that to bed. We're done with that. Okay, thanks very much. And then she turns up. Once he kind of starts to believe that it is her, obviously there's a whole lot of questions that he has as to why haven't you contacted sooner? I thought you were dead. Where have you been? Sonia has some doubts about if she's actually real or not. You got to remember that Sonia's also been through the thing where she had someone pretending to be her uncle, and wasn't, and that wasn't the case. So the imposter thing is not far from us. She's concerned as to why this person has come back into Toadie's life, and then at the same time glad that that Toadie hasn't killed her and that she is alive, but at the same time wary as to what her intentions are, and wary about the bond that gets formed between Toadie and Dee.
And I believe there's another bombshell coming in the form of a child.
When Dee disappeared, she was actually newly pregnant.
And Toadie didn't know that at the time, did he?
No.
And she didn't, did she?
No. The fact that he has a daughter and he has problems conceiving as it is, and the problems with his with conceiving have led to Sonia and Toadie deciding that they're not going to have any more kids, and so Sonia's going to be surrogate for Mark. So there's all that aspect to it as well. Yeah. And all of a sudden he's got this daughter in his life, and a teenage daughter at that. With the new daughter comes kind of no strings attached, so he can love his new daughter without any threat to Sonia. And any feelings or anything like that he may or may not develop for Dee, he can't show any of that or feel it, but he can for his daughter. So it's kind of it's an easy place to be able to pour his love into.